It all happened when I was 13 years old and head over heels for this boy from my school, Michael Cartwright. Ever since the school year started 6 weeks before, he'd been passing me notes in class when Miss Thomas wasn't looking. Michael wasn't the handsomest or most popular boy in school, but after that I just couldn't think about much else. I would be drawing little love hearts and arrows in English class, with no suggestion whatsoever to my girlfriends that anything out of the ordinary was going on. Finally, however, Michael picked up the courage to speak to me one Friday at the school gates to ask me if he might walk me home. I tried hard not to look too eager, and told him of course he could. I have to tell you that most of the walk back was excruciatingly silent. 13-year-old boys and girls don't really have an awful lot in common, besides a vague idea that they really should be having some sort of involvement with each other, and neither Michael nor I was really the talkative type. In due course we reached the wooden bridge, which was really just a bunch of planks of wood which crossed the river into the field at the bottom of our farm. After a little while, I mustered up the nerve to thank Michael for walking me home, then he shyly offered to do the same the next Monday. At that point, I heard my mama calling from the top of the field for me to come in and do my homework. I leapt up, tangling my feet momentarily in the strap of my school bag, and slipped straight off the bridge into the river, where I cracked the back of my head on one of the rocks. It felt like lightning in my brain itself, a burst of I don't know what lighting up my internal sky. I managed to sit up, and I saw that everything looked darker than it should. My ears felt like they were full of cotton wool, although I could just about hear Michael shouting something. Then the darkness closed in properly. He managed to drag me out of the water and pulled me up onto the bank, where he attempted to give me the kiss of life. But poor Michael didn't know he had to hold my nose closed, and so much of the air just came rushing straight back out that he just couldn't get me breathing again. Of course I forgave him. When you've had as long to think about things as I have, you end up forgiving pretty much everything. At least I had my first kiss.